Jack Grealish came on against Scotland but struggled to implement himself into the game. So what was the tactic from the Scots side? Well, Scotland defender Jack O'Donnell has revealed all.
I was just getting a bit fed up. At that stage of the game, he just came on, he was nice and fresh, and I'm getting fed up with him trying to take the mick out of me. So gave him a wee hit. Thankfully, John McGinn had been giving me some tips. He said if he comes on, you need to be getting nibbling in his ear, but don't be critical, be complimentary. So the full time he was on, I was telling him how good looking he was, and I loved his calves, and asking him how he got his hair to look like that. So if you tell him he's I don't know what's appropriate here, but if you tell him he's hopeless or kick him really, really hard, he gets up and gets it back at you.
There we go. So that's how you get him, apparently. I quite enjoyed that. I didn't. Yeah. I mean, obviously, I would never have thought to do that. But does that work?
That would annoy me.
Would it annoy you, really?
Yeah, that would annoy me. Yeah.
Did you get that quite a lot of people coming up and saying, "God, you're good looking, Jamie"?
No, not very often, to be honest.
Nice calves. No?
He has got great calves. I think with certain players, I think Troy will probably understand this as well. Some players react better so if they're getting kicked and someone's giving it to them, it kind of gives you a lift. It does. It gives you an extra sort of 5-10%, and you think, no, I'm going to show this guy. I'm going to actually, I'm going to really sort of perform. And I think Grealish, I think Gabby said the same thing, because when he used to train with him, he said he used to, kick the granny out of him, and it used to just make him train even better, So I just think that some players like it.
What do you think, Troy? Would you be more offended, or would it annoy you more if someone was complimentary to you rather than aggro?
No, I'm more of a mental battle kind of guy, so I probably would have just did the old reverse psychology back on him and started just telling him how beautiful he was and see what he did, back to that. Yeah, just make it a big loving and see what happened. But no, I think there is certain characters you can get into from personal experience. If you smash me, then I'm more likely to get up for it and go, right, let's have a go. If you compliment me and try and tell me I'm really good, then I know you're lying anyway. So I think with Jack though, he's been kicked for that long that he knows how to do it now, and I think he sees it as a compliment. So I think he needs to play. Look, we've all been talking about it for like 2 days straight now. I think it's over to Gareth and the team now to shut us up.
Does he play though, Troy? Do you think he plays?
I honestly don't see him changing the team from what he's done, because from a manager's perspective, as you know, Joey, you're going to look there and go, it's really difficult to drop people when you're unbeaten in 2 games.
It ain't, no. It ain't. Performance-wise, as and Lee's right as well, and I've kind of felt this, like, against Croatia, we were okay. Like, we played all right. We got a result. Croatia was, average. Scotland, really average. Not really good enough. You can't just keep playing the same players, because eventually you're going to come up against a team who's better than you and you're going to get beat. And then you're out. So surely you'd have a chance now to, let's mix it up again. Let's play Sancho. Let's play, let's not play 2 holding midfielders. We're playing Czech Republic, we're through the group. Let's maybe freshen it up a bit and experiment. Let's see what these other players can do. It's not just about 11 players. We've got 26 players.
So how will he look at that? Because I've seen interviews where they say, look, at 4 points after 2 games before the tournament, you would take that, and actually you would say that that's quite a positive thing. So is he looking? Do you think Gareth Southgate is looking at that performance against Scotland as enough?
No, I don't think he thinks it was enough. He obviously wanted to get the win. But I think he will be happy overall with the way that the team have gone about their business. Tournament football, they got 4 points, haven't conceded a goal. You've got to remember the fact Gareth Southgate's a centre-half, so he's a very defensive-minded manager. It's about protecting the back four, and that's how he is as a manager, and we have to accept that. We all want to see the free-flowing, attacking football and, go out and excite, but I just don't think Gareth Southgate thinks like that. He's more sort of regimented, structured with his team and how he wants to do it, and that you have to appreciate that as well.
Yeah, but the counter argument to that, Jamie, when was the last free-flowing England team that you saw all out attacking?
Wow, I mean, you go, you look at Scholes, Gerrard, Lampard.
But that wasn't free-flowing. That was always that debate of who was the 2 in the midfield. You played Gerrard out on the left. There was always a debate. We could always sit and try and pick out who was better and who should be doing this. I think if he wants to be solid, we're solid enough with that back 5, including Pickford and Declan Rice, that's it. That's enough to see you through most games. I think when you watch France, for example, you see Kante's in there, he goes, go on then, Pogba, you go and do what you got to do. I think it's getting people to understand what they do.
I agree with you. I mean, I'm all for that. I think, play Rice or Phillips. You don't need two holding midfielders. Play one. Get that player. For me, as a defensive midfielder, my whole mindset is receive the ball on the half turn off the left back or the centre half, and my first thought is, can I pass it forward? Can I stick it into someone's feet? Like, my first thought would be, can I get Mount on the ball? Can I get Foden on the ball? Can I stick it into Sterling or Harry Kane? Not, let's get it and go back to Stones and we go back out the other side and Rice to Phillips out to James. It's all just really boring. I don't understand it, because my first thought is forward pass, and if I can't pass forward, then I play sideways. But I just feel like with this England team, their first thought is, don't lose the ball. We got to keep it. No one's actually trying anything different.